don't know. Oh, how about spam? Wanna do spam? Yeah. Hey Tommy, how's it going, man? Good morning. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, get ready. They got another typhoon. Are you still over in Cavite? You're still staying over in Cavite? Yes, bro. We had lots of rain earlier. Yeah, they got a new typhoon coming as well. It's going over to Luzon area, but it's going to be like mostly north. And I had a hard time waking up this morning. Pouring. It's good sleep time when it's raining. Ay, ay, ay. Haven't even had breakfast. I missed my panda sol this morning. What'd you have for breakfast, man? Did you get breakfast this morning? Yeah, I haven't had nothing yet. Panda sol is common breakfast in the Philippines. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, panda sol and coffee, right? Ooh, so I'm in the grocery store in the Philippines here. I gotta get some coffee because we were out of coffee, unfortunately. Oh, you had some chicken joy. Yeah, they call it chicken joy in the Philippines. Gotta get that, and girlfriend's gonna be washing some clothes, so we gotta get some soap and coffee, and eat something. I don't know. Maybe I should get some fried chicken for lunch. You know, this small town, they don't have many choices though. This little small town I'm in. I'm tired of eating the same stuff all the time. Rye, someone do some effing magic already? What kind of magic, bro? Don't want ramen. Not a big ramen person. Oh, fried mushrooms. Oh, I just realized what we're going to do. We're going to do spam. Yeah, we're going to do spam for lunch. That's right. But maybe I should get some crackers. I like to do crackers with mayonnaise. Usually panda sol, but the place is closed that sells the panda sol. So try to find some crackers here. What they call biscuits in the Philippines. That's not the kind I want, I think. Oh, that's buttered toast. I tell you, I'm not a big fan of any of these things right here. Any of these items. There's the snowflakes. Here's some snowflakes. Have that as a backup in case I ever need it. Whatever you like, magic trick of your choice. Go. Magic trick of my choice. All right, watch this. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn these crackers into, I'm gonna turn the snowflakes. These are snowflakes, right? I'm gonna turn it into Bravo. Ooh, oh, amazing, huh? It's amazing. Bravo. Let's see. Man, I am so hungry this morning. So hungry. Okay, you got the soap, and we got this, and we need coffee. Gotta find the coffee now. What's your favorite, Tommy? Back there. Did you see that? Did you see that, Tom? Maybe I should get some mayonnaise. I'm not sure how much mayonnaise I got. Yeah, I should probably get some mayonnaise too. Huh? Get enough for today and tomorrow. That would be 6, 12. Get like about 15, I guess. 14. Yeah, get 14 of them. Let's see, Filipino style spaghetti with mushrooms and garlic added and onion added other than sauce. Yeah, the spaghetti sounds good. We're gonna do Spam, right, for lunch? Okay. So yeah, that will be a meal coming eventually. Do some spaghetti with mushrooms in it. Yeah. Huh? Maybe tonight. Spaghetti with mushrooms, maybe. Or we can come back later and get it. Just in case we wind up doing something different.
Oh, water. Getting water?
Yeah, we need some water too. You need a basket? Get a basket. Yeah, I mean, spaghetti sounds good, but I'm not into the Filipino style spaghetti, but I'll do this Italian spaghetti. They have this Italian sauce here to make the spaghetti. Kuya Ian. Let's see, we got garlic butter shrimps with rice for our lunch today. Oh my goodness, bro. That sounds delicious. Man, now you got me thinking, should I get the spaghetti or the garlic buttered shrimp? Because I love, shrimp's one of my favorite things to eat. So, you having that for lunch today? This the guy from King of the Hill, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. Is this Frog? Frog Ranger. What was I getting? I forgot what I was getting. Water. Yeah. Supposed to get some water over here. Where the frick is the water? Fresh from the market this morning. Yeah, I go to the outside market. They call you call it wet market. Yeah, I go to that quite often. A lot. And this little market here, Ian, I mean, it really blows, man. They don't have much stuff in here. That one that you're at, that thing is freaking awesome. I don't know which one's a better price because there's never any prices on stuff. So, should I get fresh or should I get true? I don't know. I don't know what's a better price. I'm sure this one's expensive. The mineral. Then there's Purr, but there's no prices on anything. I'm gonna take a guess. Get fresh, I guess. Fresh is usually a pretty good price. Let's see. Stop, bro. You were getting propane. Am I getting any propane? This guy from King of the Hill, right? Getting propane. Oh, here's the water. Go around. Yeah. Got all the Christmas decorations up here. I've never even heard of that True Water before. Never seen that one. Anybody seen that? True Water? It's probably just water out of the spigot. You know, it amazes me how the cost of water over in the U.S. You go inside of a store and you buy a bottle of water in the U.S., like in 7-Eleven there, you have to pay almost $2 after tax and everything. It's almost $2 for one bottle of water. And then I come over here, same bottle is like, what, 35 cents after tax? You know, it's like 25% of the price. To me, that's just amazing. It's crazy. Somebody likes, hey, Ian, loud noise. Ian, they knew you were coming. You must be coming over here. They got you ready. Plenty of San Miguel and Red Horse. You know what? I'm going to be buying some Red Horse soon. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a birthday party. Do a birthday party, buy some Red Horse. Hey, what's up, Rosvita, the vampire? Oh wow, my vitamins. Yeah, your vitamins and minerals. It's a pretty nice day out here. How's the weather there? Ian. Tommy said it was pouring down rain over there. After a while. Let's see, after a while. Oh yeah, it's been a while. I think is what you're trying to do. It's been a while. Yeah, how you been doing, Rosevita? It's good to see you. How you been doing? I gotta carry water. I guess she can carry the phone, I guess. Let's see, Ian says bright blue skies, but a super tight. Oh yeah. I was telling Tommy about that. Yeah. Can you hold this? Oh, I could still carry the phone. Got the fresh water or whatever it is, real fresh, I guess. I'm good. What about you? I'm surviving. If I'm surviving, that means I'm doing good. What'd you have this morning, Ian, for breakfast? Let's see. Shout out here at the something. Hello, ma'am. Show you the ma'am riding the bike. Got the nice covered hat to cover up the neck and everything there. I can read better when I get up here. Can't hardly read, right? Ambulance. Ambulance going by. Ooh, he's got a lot of umbrellas for some reason on the back of the thing. I guess he might be selling them, maybe. I don't know. They didn't really look new, though. Hey. Let's see, crunchy peanut butter on toast. That's like your normal go-to, ain't it, man? I think you have that every morning. Oh, I guess I should take these in the other room. Should get out here out at the weekend. Oh yeah, that typhoon. Yeah, you're right. I think maybe Sunday. Sunday, probably. Guessing. Yeah, she says yeah. She's a weather lady. No, I'm just kidding. You said yes to Sunday, the typhoon?
Saturday.
Oh, she said Saturday or Sunday. Okay. I was thinking it might be around Monday, but I guess it's coming sooner now. Hey. So, we're getting some coffee going here in the kettle. Yeah, fancy on the floor. You know, I noticed in here in the Philippines that a lot of people don't have a lot of furniture. You know, tables and everything. We got this one old table here.
The table over there.
You know.
Dining.
Yeah, we got that one big table. She hates when I talk like this. She's like, you know, I don't, you know, I'm just real, man. I just be real about stuff. It's like, no big deal. I think you should. Yeah, there's a big table in the living room, but still there's not a lot of, we don't have a, like, what do you call those? Anyway, let's see what people are saying. What are you going to do? What am I going to do? I just got back from a trip, Rosvita. While I was on that trip, I did some lives and showed that area. It was Calapan.
She's absent.
Yeah, she said you're absent from school.
Always.
You're absent from real school and you're absent from my videos. So you're always absent. Now, how are you doing and all your, you know, relationships? How's your girlfriend doing in Cebu? Yeah, I'm absent from school. I said, yeah, I know.
I knew it.
I mean, to be honest with you, when I was your age, I was the same way. Then later, I wound up getting my master's degree when I was old. But back in high school, yeah, I was a very, very bad student. I even skipped school and went to the beach, and it was far away. She's fine. They had a typhoon. Oh, yeah. It was really bad over there in Cebu, yeah. They're saying about 125 people passed away from the typhoon, and they're still looking for about another 100 people. So, you know, could be almost 200 people passed away from that typhoon. And you probably saw the pictures and videos and stuff. It was very rough. I mean, and the thing is, when you see the videos and the pictures and everything, you see the huts and stuff that are torn apart. But some people are lucky that they stay in a concrete house over here and they don't have to go through the same kind of misfortune that the people in the huts have to go through. Because what happens to them is their whole world is taken, bro. I mean, it destroys their huts and their stuff inside. I mean, imagine trying to have a freaking electronics in your hut and a typhoon comes and destroys it all. I used to know this one person. I went to their hut and they said their hut just got destroyed because the water from the river overflew and it went out into their hut and destroyed it, and they had to rebuild. So in that kind of life, if you're around rough things like that, you just have to keep rebuilding, you're rebuilding, you're rebuilding. David Gans. Hey, how you doing, David? I don't know if you've been in here. Where you from, David Gans? We have another David that shows up. I don't remember David Gans. Let's see. Donnie says, be safe, everyone. Kuya. Thank you, Donnie. Yeah. You're right, bro. Be safe, everyone. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, if I was going to build a hut, I would try not to have it by a river as far as that goes.
Not by the ocean, not by the rivers.
Not by the, yeah, she said not by the ocean, not by the river, yeah.
It's not too close.
David Gans says, hi, Mike. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, man. Yeah, I've heard some news about over there in New York about a lot of people are not crazy about that dude. What is he, governor or something? You know, that dude that just got elected over there in New York? Let's see, Rosvita says, I'm glad the girl near you remembers me. Oh yeah, she definitely remembers you. I don't think, I remember you. Yeah, I had her watch the video you did. Yeah, she saw your video. The one where she's out like walking in the dark.
Play hide and seek.
Playing hide and seek. She remembers that. Were you playing hide and seek? I don't remember if you were playing hide and seek. She said you were. She said you were playing hide and seek. I don't remember that. I think it was. She was like a ghost or something. Like ghosts were around or something. David says mayor. Oh, he's mayor. Okay. I cannot stand him either. I voted for Curtis Silva, the founder of the Guardian Angels. Wow, who wouldn't want the founder of the Guardian Angels to be a mayor, bro? Who wouldn't want that? The Guardian Angels are this group of older guys that go around helping people with different things in New York City, like helping like fight crime or whatever, giving back to the community and so forth. It's a weird video. Rosvita says it's a weird video. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I like weird stuff. A ghost hunting video, or maybe you don't know, but maybe you know it now. I like weird stuff. It's a ghost hunting video. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it was a ghost hunting video, yeah. She said you were playing hide and go seek. Were you playing hide and go seek with the ghost? Hemp, good morning, bro. No more Sogo today. Gotta recover. You're a lucky man. You remind me of my good old days. Stop kicking me.
So go with that?
I don't know what he's talking about. I have no clue.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Let's see. David Guy says, he's such a good guy, and he only got 7% of the vote? Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, I mean, they go out there and they try to help people with crime and fight crime and stuff, and they don't make a penny for it. They're just going out there like for charity work, to try to help people in New York. And they've been like beaten up and stuff by going out and helping people. I mean, these are old. These guys are like, you know, like me, old. Let's see. I missed the girl near you too. I bet you do. I know what you're doing, Rosevita. I'm not dumb. You want me to ship her to you? She said she misses you. Yeah. She said, haven't even talked. Now's your chance, sis. Go for it. She kicked me in the stomach. 7% of the vote, man. How much did that one dude get? I mean, was it? I mean, that tells you right there in New York. It's like tons of dumb people there. I mean, it's sad because I've been to New York, and it's. I like it. I mean, I like it and I don't like it. I like it that it's just New York, and if old school New York, hanging out with the Italians and stuff like that. But this whole new blue hair crap, yeah, and homeless on fentanyl and stuff like that. Talking about wild stuff like this. My video called 15 OMG Culture Shocks is a good one to watch. Has anybody watched it? Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm into older women. Yeah, I think you would be. You know why? Because they got more money than younger women. I love this coffee. It's awesome. And I mean, I'm going to talk about the downsides of dating younger women. Let's hear it from the, what do they call it? Are y'all called the panel, the audience, the crew? I don't know what you call it. But anyway, let's hear it from the people. What is the downsides to dating a younger woman? Hemp says, same with Canada, dude. Vancouver used to be all, I think, is Vancouver over there by Washington, like what, Seattle, Washington, I believe. Used to be all heroin in the street, but now the Fenta zombies are all over the street. At least with heroin, some people are functional. Fenta. Oh yeah, the fentanyl. And hustling and working. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That fentanyl, man, that's a death sentence, basically. What's up, Joseph? Hello, man. Hey, Joseph, whatever you do, don't do fentanyl. And that's to everybody, by the way. By Seattle. Yeah. Okay. Rosvita says, attention sinking sometimes. LOL. Okay, yeah, we're talking about, the topic right now is, what's the downsides of dating the young ones? Attention seeking is correct. Not as mature. And, what else? Man, my brain's not working. I gotta get more coffee. Vancouver's a shizzle, is what Joseph said. Yeah, I think, man, that sucks about Vancouver. Yeah, Vancouver. Yeah, that sucks about Vancouver. I mean, that might be a place I would want to live if it didn't get destroyed. I heard that 40% of the nurses under 35 years old in Canada are leaving Canada. 40% of the nurses. Nurses under 35. Let's see, Vancouver, okay. Hemp says they usually only have short-term plans. That's true too, man. Where are you at now? Are you in Manila, Hemp? And how long are you going to be in the Philippines? I don't know where you're originally from. I think I'm not. I think you said USA before. I'm not sure. No, you said Canada. Yeah, you're in Canada, Hemp. That's right. Yeah, you're talking about Canada now. I'm getting, you know, I see these messages come in, and I don't think about exactly who they're from. You're from Vancouver. Vancouver. Let's see. Rosvita says, I thought you guys had strict laws against drugs. Where? And where at? Philippines or Canada or USA? Because we've been talking about all three. So which one are you talking about, Rosvita? You know, I'll just go over all three. I don't know about Canada. I don't know how strict the laws are there, but I do know, I'm pretty sure marijuana is legal. Pretty sure it's legal because I went over there and I smelled it all over the town whenever I walked into the town. And I think I saw some shops selling it, I believe. As far as USA goes, there's some states that marijuana is legal, some they're not legal at all. So it just depends on the areas you go to. And over here in the Philippines, I don't think marijuana is legal at all. I don't believe so. Matter of fact, they used the last president used to bang the people that did it. But we got a new president, and he's not that that like that. Let's see. Yeah, he's pretty chill. In the Philippines, I'm talking about. Let's see. Joseph says one of my cousins takes fentanyl in Seattle. They bring him back here to do rehab, but here the conditions of rehab are harsh. Just religion. Well, I'm guessing there's not a lot of fentanyl where you're at, Joseph. I'm guessing there's no fentanyl where you're at. Remember that fentanyl comes from the red country, and it's on the other side of the world of USA. So why would the red country send so much fentanyl to USA? I'll let you guys think about that. I'm not gonna go into you know what's going on. Dorothy says hi. What's up, Dorothy? How you doing, Dorothy? Dorothy Toto forever. Hey, how you doing? You from Canada? I'm from USA. Rosevita was talking about USA. Strict drug laws in USA. Yeah, they're pretty strict. They're pretty strict. But a lot of states do allow marijuana, so it depends. It's, I think, more stricter than Canada. Joseph said, hey, Rosevita. Let's see. She said, hey, Hemp says, I'll stay until January, currently in BGC, renting an Airbnb. Oh, that's sweet, bro. That's a good life right there. Hemp says, new president chill, cause named Bongbong Namin. That's cool. How old are you, Hemp? Hemp from Canada, staying over in BGC. How old are you, man? I want to get back up to Manila. I want to get back up to Baguio. I want to get back up to that area, Angeles City and Subic Bay, all that area. Well, the reason is because, okay, never mind. We're not going to go into it. I'm not going to talk. She's going to fight. It's always going to be that she thinks she's right about everything. Anyway, Ma'am Danny, I mean, as far as like partying, meeting girl type thing, you know, trying to find those wild type girls and everything, I hate this space. Let me do it like this. In the Philippines, you know, my personal opinion about like the best place to go compared to, I don't think Angeles City is all that awesome as far as that kind of thing. I I don't know really where it is, but maybe it is. I mean, because I really didn't really spend time there to do that kind of thing. I went there because this girl that I came over here for was living up that way. Rosvita says, "Oh, what's up, sir? Terra Fire 6 to 9. What's up, sir? How you doing? I'm doing awesome. How you doing, Terra Fire 6 to 9? Where you from?" Where I'm at, I'm in Mindoro, Philippines. Let's see. Hemp says I'm 39, hit my 40s. That's awesome, bro. You're gonna stay. How, what's your single plan? You're gonna be single for another 10, 20 years? What's the plan? Rosvita says, "Oh, not this guy from the Terrifier movies." Um, yeah, I don't know about the Terrifier movies. Is that an Indian movie or American movie or what? Terrifier movies. I don't know about that one. Hemp. So you're almost 40. And what brought you to the Philippines, man? Sucks you have to leave unless you have like big plans to do something fun or something, I guess, to leave. Joseph says, Mamdani, even if he is anti-Jews, which I like that, but his program will put debt into New York. Yeah, I haven't really followed the whole thing, but yeah, I'll be surprised. I mean, I don't know. I think the U.S. is screwed. I think Canada's screwed. I'm like, man, what is wrong with these places, bro? Hemp says, I'll settle down if I meet someone in my 40s. I'm in no rush. Yeah, I wouldn't be in any rush yet. I'm still enjoying the single life. Exactly. Yeah. Smart, dude. Smart. Let's see. It's a USA movie. Okay, Terrifier. All right. Is it a good movie? Terrifier? Sounds like a good one. I mean, you just hang around the country and the people there, it's pretty terrifying. Hemp says, what brought me here? Nice weather, good food, and of course, the ladies as well. Yeah, exactly. That's good stuff, man. They also speak very good English. Yep. And they're very hospitable people despite being through so many hardships. Yeah, that's a lot of good things you said. Yeah. I totally agree. I mean, for the most part, the weather is very nice. We have our stuff here, but they I feel like they blow things out of proportion. If you showed that area where the typhoon hit and the houses were built, decent, well, I shouldn't say decent, but if they were built, sturdy and everything, you wouldn't be seeing all that kind of damage in that area. Because if you look at the pictures and stuff, you'll see the concrete houses, they're still standing, and all those like huts are destroyed. And so they just try to, what do they call it? Sationalize? Is that right? Sationalize? I don't know if that's the word or not. Sationalize. They try to sationalize, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, the whole storms and all that kind of crap. Yeah, but the weather here is freaking very good. I think it took me some time to get used to the hot weather, though. Yeah, media overblows a lot of stuff it sells. Yeah. Sensationalize. Okay, I guess that's it. Sensationalize the things to make it look like it's worse than it is. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, everywhere has issues. I tell you what, I mean, those freaking tornadoes over there in the U.S. can be scary as crap. For me, that's like the most scariest thing that I've ever been into, like 53 years now. The most scariest thing I've been around is the freaking tornadoes. And they always come at nighttime too, when you're like trying to sleep. Then you hear the straw winds coming, then you like want to jump in a freaking closet, Anyway. And then you go out there and you see the damage they cause, man. I mean, they rip the roofs off of places. They throw big trucks all over the place. They're pretty wild. Hey, Rosvita, do they have tornadoes there? You always wanted to see tornadoes. Do they have them in India? I mean, they're pretty cool to see, as far as like watch and what they do and everything. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be in one. I'll tell you that. I mean, imagine like crazy, crazy, crazy strong winds going in a circle and coming at you, and then you get thrown. It picks you up and throws you into like a half a mile down the road. Let's see. Hemp says, I'd rather watch the tornadoes on YouTube. Let's see. I always want to see tornadoes. Nope, very rare. Oh, okay. Here you have, Joseph has sandstorms. They're not too dangerous though, are they? Are they very dangerous, the sandstorms? Where am I from, says Image. Originally from North Carolina, USA. I'm over here in Philippines now. Been in the Philippines for almost 2.5 years. I have to figure it up. I think it's past 2.5 years. I don't know, or close to it. Let's see. Image. Yeah, that's where I'm from. What about you? Where are you from? We're in the Philippines. Luzon part. Nah, right below, it's close to Luzon. It's Mindoro. It's an island called Mindoro. What about you? Where are you from? Image. Rosvita says, we only get big storms and typhoons. Yeah, y'all get y'all get tsunamis too, right? I know Indonesia, they got the big tsunami. I'm not sure about India. Get big storms and typhoons, yeah. Sandstorms mess up electronics though. I'm sure it's not good for the lungs. Yeah, I would think you're right. Image says that Marco sucks. Let's see. So, Image must be from the Philippines. Don't like Marcos. And wants to share that with everybody, that Marco sucks. I'm gonna talk about the rules and how I like to run my channel. We will respect Images, Marco sucks, and everybody respect each other as far as that goes. As far as my own opinion, I don't really talk about politics. I don't really say someone sucks or don't suck. Well, actually I do, but I try not to. I try not to talk much about it. But I'm an independent person, and I just believe in having the best person. Come here in Davao, I will tour you for free. Davao City. I wish I could afford to just travel a lot. I would go to Davao City. But I don't have money to do a lot of traveling. I would go to India, I go all over the place, but let's see. Joseph says, I was watching a documentary about soldiers having PTSD. I think it's because they were fighting for a wrong cause and they have shame and guilt. Really? Yeah, I mean, you watched the documentary. I didn't, so I don't know. But, I mean, to me, it would make sense, you know, to be feeling shame and guilt for doing things. You know, Joseph, when I went in the military, I want to tell this military story here for a second. Image asked if I was married. No, not married. Haven't tied the knot. I have not tied the knot. Let's see. We had tsunami, but not anymore, is what Rosvita says. What's the worst natural disaster that's been in India? I mean, my guess would be a tsunami, but I don't know. Y'all have so many people over there, so an earthquake could cause a lot of damage if they have a lot of people around that earthquake. And floods tend to be like the worst thing, the worst natural disaster in the U.S. I mean, not the U.S., the world. Image says, why are you in the Philippines? Just asking. I mean, you know, I mean, if you want to live somewhere, why not live there? I love living in the Philippines, so that's why I'm here. I love being here. I love the place. I love the country. I love the people. I love the Philippines. Why are you in the Philippines? Just asking. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to stay as long as I can. But the problem is over here, work. You know, even for the Filipino people, they have a problem with work. So a lot of them will leave. So I'm enjoying it just like a Filipino would. All the beauty, the nature, the friendly people and everything. I'm enjoying it just like you guys are. But eventually, y'all have to leave and go to another country and work and stuff like that. So I'm the same way. I am the same way. Tsunami in 2004. Okay, that was the worst. I figured it probably was. You know, freaking water, dude. Water gets you every time. Let's see, Image says, so what do you do? You're okay there? I'm fine. But as far as what do I do, I'm a full-time YouTube guy. I do this full-time. I got over 600 videos on my channel. Been doing it for about 7 months now, so 600 videos is a lot. And I travel some, but you know, if I can, I travel and I will record things. I just got through walking the town, showing that. Let's see, Joseph says, the death in combat in Iraq was 7,000. The death by suicide was after Iraq was 40,000. Whoa, dude. That's insane, man. So you're saying that, yeah, the suicide. I mean, here's the thing, guys. A lot of people just don't get this. But there is more suicide than there is people hurting, you know, I can't say the word, you know, boom, boom, you know, to other people. You don't really know because the news don't talk about it. But there's more people hurting themselves than there are being hurt and boom, boomed, you know, off. Yeah. Yeah. Mental stuff, man, is crazy. Mental stuff is crazy. And that's interesting number there, 40,000 compared to 7,000. So stay strong, people, with your mental health. Make sure you're getting your nutrition that you need. You know, that really helps your brain. You do need fat, even though the world says don't touch fat because you're going to get overweight. No, 90% of your brain is fat. So a lot of people here eat seasick, and it has a lot of fat in the meat and everything. There's a lot of fat, and a lot of the barbecue they eat a lot of fat and so forth. So yeah, you need your fat. You also need your minerals. You need your vitamins. So make sure you're getting this stuff, and also don't over stress. I think stress is a huge problem. Let's see. Flog Time says, I'm back, but guess what? I'm editing a video right now. Of course you are, man. I see your videos popping up all the time. Flog Time says, so I'm watching and editing at the same time. Well, thank you for watching, and thank you.
Your coffee.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Since you're watching me, bro, I'll go over there and watch some videos that you got today. I appreciate you, and so I pay back. Rosvita says, I wasn't ever born. I wasn't ever born. What'd you do? you were never born? Ozzy, hey man, hey, how's it going, Ozzy? Welcome back, Ozzy. People been wondering where you were. Hey, not in this live though. Nobody brought you up in this live, but yeah, I've been wondering where you were too. Joseph. Yeah, Ozzy, even. Yeah, we've been talking about a lot of different things, Ozzy. We've been talking about that whole mayor, that new mayor over in New York. You probably you've heard a lot about that, I'm sure, with the political things. What's the most, I would say what's the most horrific thing about him, but I don't want to get you in trouble. I don't really know much about him, but I know I learned a little bit about him, and I was like, this dude doesn't sound cool. And that was like a year ago? So I don't even recall what it was. But yeah, New York's messed up, man. That's all I got to say. New York is messed up. And we've been talking about storms and stuff. They got another typhoon coming over towards North Luzon. Ian, if he's still in here, he's probably going to get hit pretty bad over there where he's at, with rain anyway. And what else are we talking about? Rosevito's been talking. Did you ever, was the Terrifier movies good? Did you ever recommend that, Rosevita? Is that good stuff to watch? Or anybody seen these Terrifier movies? Because I like a good horror movie every now and then, as long as it's a good movie. I like crazy stuff. So if you ever get a chance, watch Psycho. Not the first one. But
Killing horrors.
yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I want somebody to be gone.
You don't like ghost horror.
Watch Psycho 2.
He's a psycho.
It's either 2 or 3. I can't remember which one's the best. She says I'm a psycho. Maybe I am. Let's see. You know, but the worst psychos are the ones that won't tell you they're psycho. Rosevita says, hey, Yvonne, it has a lot of violence. Oh, great. And gore. That's awesome. Let's see. He is New York's first Muslim mayor, it seems. He is? Okay. I figured he might be. I'm not sure, but I figured he might be. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the bad stuff is. Like I said, I remember some bad things, but I can't remember what they were. It's the problem. I can't remember exactly what it was. And it doesn't really, me being in the Philippines, it doesn't really affect me over here. So, but I tell you what, I'm going to tell you some stories. Okay, the last time I went over to New York and I flew into the airport, as soon as I got into the airport, they kicked us out of the airport as soon as I got off the plane. And when you get kicked out of the airport and you got all your bags and stuff and you got to try to find a ride, this was late at night. And, you know, we couldn't just hang out inside the airport for a little bit to get the ride. They had to kick you out and not even let you have 1 minute to even use the bathroom. I had to use the bathroom too. I couldn't use the bathroom. They wouldn't give me a minute to get a ride. They were like, get out of the freaking airport. I mean, like, so rude over there in New York, and so insane, those people. Yeah. And, you know, when I say those people, I don't mean everybody, of course, you know, but I'm just saying, you know, in general. Because, I mean, I've got a good friend up in New York, as far as that goes. Flying Time says, I just had 100 subscribers, by the way. If it's all right with me asking you this, how much do you get paid during YouTube when you have the same amount of subscribers that you have? Now, I don't mind the questions. Totally all right if you answer that question. I understand. Well, Flying Time, it really depends. It depends on how many watch hours you have. You know, do you know you need 4,000 watch hours? Did you know that? You need 4,000 watch hours in order to get payment from YouTube. Okay, that's one thing you need. And you need to recently have done something on YouTube. I think in the last 3 months, I believe it is, which you have, of course. So you need to be a little active, and you need to have the 4,000 subscribers. I mean, not subscribers, watch hours. And you need to have at least 500 subscribers. So the 500 subscribers should be the easiest thing to do, and the be active. To be active in the 500 subscribers. The main thing is to try to get that 4,000 watch hours. And the way you do that is going to be doing long form video, because when people go watch the short stuff, it's going to help you as far as people know you're on YouTube. But it's not going to help you as far as getting watch hours, because they won't count that for your watch hours. But it definitely will help as far as getting subscribers and you know, people watching some of your stuff, kind of thing. And as far as myself, I have about 1,300 and something subscribers, and my watch hours are not at 4,000 yet. That means that I have not made anything from YouTube. I did have someone contact me and wanted me to do some consulting for them, like helping them with things, and I did it. And I was doing it for free, but they actually sent me a little bit of money for doing that, out of their, you know, the kindness of their heart. And it really shocked me that they did that. So that has been the only thing. And so getting to that point, there's going to be other ways that you can make money. Okay, Flying Time. You can create affiliate links and put them on your you know, your comments, your descriptions, stuff like that, and you can bring these things up to go to your affiliate links in your videos. And yeah, it surprised me. anyway, and it wasn't much at all. But it was, I mean, it was, you know, that money, I saw Ozzy laughing. The money was actually, it was only for an hour, you know, so it was a good amount for an hour, but it wasn't like a good amount for live off of or anything, you know. But anyway, so this, I mean, that is something else you can do. And I've actually been kicking around the idea of doing more of that, because I got to figure out a way to make some money, you know, or I'm going to have to go back to the USA. So, I mean, that's something that can be done as far as the consulting that I'm talking about, but we're also talking about this affiliate thing. Okay, so as far as the affiliates, yeah, you could do that. Also, what else you could do? You could do affiliates. You could sell your own stuff. You know, you could create something and sell it. You know, it could be anything. It could be a freaking, you could write a book and go in your video and say, oh yeah, and here's my book, you know, blah, 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 you know. It could be electronic book, you know. I mean, that way you don't have to spend money on getting papers and all that stuff, you know, getting it produced. Let's see, Rosvita says, I drank the entire bottle of cough medicine in 2 days. It's not real cough medicine, just something to give relief. I still got cough. I would suggest trying to get you some lemon and honey for your cough. Yeah, for your cough, try to get some lemon and honey. And you could even boil it in some water, that honey with lemon. And, you know, stir it up and just drink on that. I'll get some real medicine. Yeah, you could do that too. You could do both. I would do both personally if I, you know, if I really wanted to kick something. Let's see what else. There's some other things. Actually, this is one thing I do through the day as a YouTuber. I not only make videos, which guys, please watch my videos because I'm trying to make good videos. I'm thinking about getting roasted one day on my channel. I just want people to talk junk to me. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I want to get roasted. Can y'all do that? Can y'all roast me? Not right now, but we'll set it up. I'll set a time frame to get roasted, where you like watch my videos and you're like, man, he sucks at this, sucks at that, you know, and you just talk junk. I'll set up a date, time, we'll start it, and then people come in and just talk junk to me. Let's see, Joseph says, are you going to be high, Rosvita? Entire bottle of cough syrup. Yes, I would. That reminds me of a story too, your cough syrup. Rosvita says, yes, I would be in the hospital, but it's not real cough medicine, so I'm fine. Whenever I used to be a manager of a drugstore, and one day when I was leaving, I was closing up the store, I walk outside and there was like 4 empty bottles of cough medicine right beside the door. Apparently somebody stole them off the shelf and was drinking cough medicine and getting high. Maybe a group of people, I don't know. I don't know how many people did it. But anyway, I'm like, what the crap? What's wrong with people, man? Going back to flying time, as far as other things you can do. So yeah, you can offer services, you can offer your own products, and you can create affiliate links. And you can eventually monetize, you know, but you'll need 4,000 watch hours to do it. And that's going to take a long time. You know, most people, it takes almost a year. Yeah. And so I'm pretty much like most people, because for me, it's going to take almost a year. But as far as eventually, if you stick with it and you do this stuff for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you know, then if YouTube is still around and they haven't like had AI to take over every single thing and kick off regular normal people, if it's still around, then I think you do very good. Let's see, Joseph says, I've watched the entire 50. Oh yeah, you know something, Joseph? I meant to ask you about that. I meant to talk to you about that if you watched the whole video, yeah. Joseph watched my 50, it was, yeah, almost 59 minutes. It's like 58 and some change. Let's see, I've watched 59 minutes of your one day. It was funny when you said your back is hurting while you're doing 5 minutes of clothes wash. Dude, that was because It was because that freaking sink was so low. I had to like bend, sort of like, what do you call it? Crouch down or something with my back. And yeah, and be in that position. That was the reason. That was the reason, man. And this takes me back to days when I used to work in the farm when I was a kid doing tobacco. We had to like reach on the bottom, and I was fine when I was a kid, but when I got older, I tried it again and my back was killing me. When I got older, I was like 20 something, which is still young, but if you haven't done something in a very long time like that, you get a hurting back. But anyway, thank you for watching that whole video, by the way, Joseph. It was almost an hour. And I don't know, man, what'd you think? Was it pretty good, or what do you think? I mean, it wasn't an entertaining type of video. It was more like, hey, this is real life in the Philippines. Specific concert had in it is harmful. Yeah, tell me about it. All right, so I screwed up as normal. I'm getting some freaking, I don't know if these are spam messages coming in. Some scammers. Anyway, I screwed up as normal. My battery died. That was a good conversation too. Sucked. Anyway. It is what it is. Okay. Is anybody here? Rosvita, Joseph, Ozzy, Long Time, are you guys in here? Rosvita's here, okay. Now I don't want to buy cough syrup because some kids died in other states because of faulty manufacturers. Wouldn't want to get that batch. Now you don't want to buy it, so you're going to do the honey lemon? Do the honey and lemon, bowl it. Maybe throw a little turmeric in it. I don't know, that might be good too. Honey, lemon, some turmeric. As far as ginger goes, that's good for the stomach. I'll see maybe a different brand, LOL. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, no matter what you do, Rosvita, there's always going to be a chance of an issue, right? No matter what you do. I mean, you go walking, you have a chance of falling in a hole. If you stay still, that one dude over in Florida, in USA, Florida, the hole just fell while he was asleep in his bed. It just like, what do they call that? A sinkhole. There was a sinkhole, and the bed fell, and he went flying down into a hole.
The bed?
Totally gone. Yeah, him in his bed, like, went through the freaking sinkhole. Sounds like a horror movie.
You get buried underground.
And Rock says, "Hey, Whitey, what you doing?"
He's got the bed. It's not going to hurt his back.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she said at least his back was protected by the bed, by the mattress, I guess. Hey, Whitey, what you doing? Drinking coffee. What you doing, Whitey? Rocks, UO2, where you from? Rosvita says, wow, she's smart. She realized it so quickly. Yeah, I mean, my girlfriend, she's not a dummy. She gets a lot of free stuff. She's a spoiled rotten brat because she spoils herself with a bunch of free crap. I mean, look.
Well, what is spoiling is how spoil myself. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, she said I don't spoil her, so she spoils herself. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I need to bring those clothes over. You want me to bring them now? Okay.
I'm gonna call the
Rocks. Um, I guess so, man. If that's what you want to say. Yeah. Oh, you didn't never answer me any the question I asked you. You know, I,
log it.
why do people, ask you stuff, but they won't answer you? Why do people do that? Because it happens a lot. People will not answer questions when you ask them. Why do people do that? I just don't. My mentality just does not understand that. I think it's disrespectful, to be honest with you. I think, when you're talking to each other and you're like asking and you're getting the answers, but you don't want to answer what the other person says, to me, I feel like it's disrespectful. What do y'all think? Let's see. Brandon, hey man, how's it going? Where you from? JHH says, hi, can I subscribe to Ross? Yeah, I'll turn you on, man. Add moderator, and that way you can subscribe to Rosvita. I still got Rosvita as a moderator. I didn't realize that. And JAH, can you hold this for a second? You're a moderator now, so you can click on her. JH, I'm not too familiar. I subscribe to you. I think you got a channel, right, JH? I think I've watched some of your stuff, but I can't remember. Am I right? Because the reason I'm bringing this up is because maybe Rosvita can do the same for you. That's the whole reason. I'm trying to help you out if you have a channel. I think you do. If you do, Rosvita, maybe you can help a brother out, JH, or girl out. I don't know, man. How can you figure out about the person? I guess you could at the picture, but I can't see the picture. But anyway, the thing is, people lie about so much crap anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Nicotine fix. That's right. That's right, man. How many cigarettes you smoke a day, Joseph? The highest I used to be up to, I don't smoke anymore, but I used to smoke. And the highest I was up to was a half a pack a day. That was the very highest. But I knew this one dude, he smoked 3 packs a day. 35 cigarettes a day? Okay, so that's about, that's, what's it, 20 in a pack, I think? So that's almost 2 packs a day. Band-Aid? Yeah, that black bag's probably got it. So, JH, have you subscribed to Rosvita yet? You can subscribe to Joseph too if you want. Joseph, he might be famous in about a year. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, so yeah, you have a channel. Okay. Yeah, I think usually what I try to do is watch some videos, leave some comments. But when you got like 100 people you're trying to do that for, you can't remember everybody, except for the normal people that I hang out with. But let me ask you this, JAH. What's your name? So I can try to, like, I know Joseph is Joseph, Rosvita is Rosvita. Brandon, where are you from, Brandon? I'm not sure if you're still in here, but I'm not really familiar with the Brandon Tamel. I was, yeah, okay, I'll be over there in a little bit.
I'll leave you tomorrow.
All right. Joseph says I was working from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. yesterday. Yeah, you always work at night, it seems. All right, Jake. Jake is JHH. All right, nice to meet you, Jake. And you're in the Philippines, right? What part of the Philippines? What area are you located? A lot of people tell me Cavite. That's what most people tell me. Most people say they're living in Cavite. And then Lorenz, he lives over in Laguna. And then we have some live down in Mindanao. And some Cebu and some Baguio. Yeah, all over the place. And I might be wrong. You might not be. You might be one of those that's from Indonesia. Every now and then I have somebody say they're from Indonesia. Jake is JHH. I'm saying it because I'm trying to remember it. That's the reason I'm saying that. Jake is JHH. Okay. So I shall unmoderate Jake. Remove your moderation. I'll add it back if need be, but Rosevita, I need to remove hers too. I never did remove it, so remove hers too. And Joseph, he's been like a forever moderator and a great supporter too. I appreciate Joseph. Joseph is my #1 supporter. Thank you, sir. And he's also got a video out too. It's weekend from today until Sunday. From today until Sunday? Dude, what is today? Thursday, right? Oh, so you don't have to work for 4 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 4 days. Expat, hey man. Hey man, I was just thinking about you. I never gotten anything from you on my Facebook channel. My Facebook channel, by the way, guys, I don't have it posted, but it's Philippines Expat Mikipino. I haven't really been using it, but I know Texpat didn't have the Instagram, so I told him about that. I've been on vacation since 2020, says Ozzy. Dude, 25 years on vacation? But, I mean, Ozzy, I know you were, you got disability from that big crash and everything. I mean, what's your main issues is, plus, I mean, now you're almost 60 now. What's like the biggest problem you have from, medical stuff? Joseph says, hello, Brian from Texas. Yeah, I've been waiting to hear from you. I'll get with you, bro. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to feel like I was not there, because I was like, well, I guess he's just taking his time. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's perfectly fine. I just didn't know if you were trying to reach me and didn't reach me, and then I would feel bad like I was trying to, not talk to you. So I wanted to check on it. Oh, MS. I hit a button there. Let's see, 5 years MS. I surrendered my CDL. I don't know how long you did truck driving. Was it a long time? Yeah, no rush, text Pat. I just didn't know if there was like some kind of technical problem or anything like that. It's no, it's not that, you know. I just wanted to make sure everything was cool. Text Pat. Since '96. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. I know I've had a couple people that mentioned, "Hey, I've been trying to reach you," and kind of thing, you know. And I'm not a big user of Instagram or Facebook. I I really don't even. I don't like supporting Zuckerberg. I'm like Ozzy. Ozzy the same way. You know, we're not into helping him out. But um, I mean, it's what we got. You know, what we got is what we got. It's like if you lived in North Korea. It's like you don't want to be there, but you there anyway. You're stuck. You know. I shouldn't laugh about that. That's pretty horrific. Have y'all seen that girl from North Korea that escaped and went over to the U.S.? She's freaking awesome. She does. I've seen her on social media. I don't know if she has a channel. I don't know, but I've seen her on social media. I like your video at the resort. Oh yeah, I noticed some comments come in. I haven't read them yet, but I noticed there was some comments on the resort one that I just did. I put out yesterday. It's amazing the low number of views I'm getting on it so far. But anyway, you know, I sort of understand why it wouldn't be as many views. Here's the sad thing. I had an interview with a girl here that's looking for a guy. And I accidentally deleted the freaking video. So I'm going to have to go back to her and do another video with her. If if she's willing. She was happy to do it, but I tell you, I cannot find the video. It's not in my backups anywhere. And so this phone, the battery dies fast and storage sucks on it. I'm always having to move stuff around and everything. So I've been looking at maybe getting a little bit newer phone just to get more storage and better battery. And I'm just weighing if I should do it or not, because I also have to weigh if I spend the money on that, that's going to cut time off of me living here. So I have to weigh out the options. Let's see. Ozzy says, I would sometimes sleep in the truck. I was never a long haul trucker. How comfortable is that, man? Sleeping inside one of those big trucks. And let's see, Mike, do you have an email? Do I have an email? Yeah, it's man, it was on my channel, but I think it disappeared for some reason. It's JBox 2072. I need to put it back on there because I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, it's jbox2072@gmail.com. And thank you for watching the video, Brian, on the resort and liking it. I appreciate that. Joseph says, do you used to sleep in your tractor? Just want to know if you're a long haul trucker. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I'm trying to remember what Rosevita's talking about. Rosie says, I would. Yeah, I already read that. Let's see. Joseph says, okay, Ozzy, so you go back home every day? Yeah, he's not working now because of the bad accident. He was in a very, very bad accident. It was very comfortable. It was very comfortable. Okay, I figured it probably was. As big as those trucks are. Was the truck a Peterbilt or a Freightliner? Who was the Freightliner Cascadia? It was the, okay, so it was a Freightliner Cascadia, which I'm not gonna act like I know about big trucks. I have no idea. But you know, Ozzy. I mean, I almost became a truck driver about about five. No, it's longer than that. About 8 years ago. I was at at a crossroad trying to figure out what to do, and I winded up going to school for my master's in business instead of doing the truck driving. But if I had to go back, I think I would. Yeah, I would do the truck driving if I could go back in time. Cebu, yay! Let's see. I missed some messages. Brian says, I've been looking at around the flights to Cebu. They're cheap. Yeah, I noticed that too. I noticed the flights over here to Philippines, um, the travel is not bad. Even in December, and that surprises me because December is usually pricey. Yeah, Cascadia, I know that cheap to repair. So Cebu, you're going. I mean, you're going to Cebu, Brian. Is the plan? Why did you pick Cebu? Must be the women you've been talking to. The email once again, if you didn't catch it, it was jbox 2072 at gmail.com. Rosvita's like, hey, come over to India and pick me up so I can go see my girlfriend. She's got a girlfriend over there in Cebu. I'm sure her parents would like that though. Brian says, I had a CDL back in the day. Easiest job for the most money I made was hauling crude oil. And then you became a salesperson, right? Was it the same company? You were like doing the truck driving and then you switched over to selling on the same with the same company or something? You know, sales can be very, very stressful. That's probably why I didn't say it was the easy job, because it can be very, very stressful. Um, as far as truck driving though, man, I think I would hate to drive around inside of like big cities like New York. I'd be worried I'm gonna like crush somebody, especially nowadays with the freaks out there running around in the streets acting like a fool. You know, all those blue-haired weirdos. Hi, you know, I guess it depends on the airline stuff you were doing. Ozzy says, text back, yeah, I started driving big truck when I lived in New Mexico. I love New Mexico. Back in the mid 90s, hauling mobile homes. Back in, you know, in 90, in the mid 90s, I was selling those mobile homes, bro. I was selling mobile homes back then. Yep. And it was a trip because, you know, it's tough to sell because of people's credit. I mean, I could sell all day long and people say, yeah, but the problem was the people's credit. Then I ran their credit and got their credit score, and I was like, oh, crap, they can't buy nothing. Because almost everybody that came in, the customers, had bad credit. T-Bone says, yo, what's up? How's it going, T-Bone? T-Bone, I don't know, you could refresh my memory. I can't remember. I think you might be Canada, I believe. I'm not sure. Wide loads, Aziz. You know, I've been thinking about doing more lives. I know I've sort of like not been as live as much as I have been lately, but um, I'm trying to put out more videos right now, and eventually I might even do like fancy lives. Get into a fancy live arena like a lot of the vloggers do. Let's see, why those Ozzy? Let's see, I went to the mobile home factories in Texas. Yeah, I used to sell Oakwoods and Clayton homes and what else back then? Thorn. Thornwood, I think was the name of it. Brian was hauling out of Hobbs. Test bed, yes, 1880 feet. Wow. Ozzy says, I'm sure I've been to Hobbs, but it's been a long time. Rosvita says, after my sibling finishes bathing, I'll go take a bath, and then we go and try to buy that cough syrup. Well, hope you get better, Rosvita, soon and everything. Sorry you're sick. Brian says, I like watching travel-related videos. Fleetwood, yeah, I sold Fleetwoods too. Yeah, Fleetwood, that was one of them. Rosvita says, I'm not sure if they would sell it to teenagers. Oh, the cold medicine? Definitely in the U.S. they definitely will. Yeah. Now, if it's over the counter, yeah. But India is probably like the Philippines. My guess, why not? I mean, I don't know. They could be pretty strict over there in India, I would assume, though. That would be my guess. What do you think? Pretty strict in India, probably, eh? I tell you, I've seen little kids buying things they shouldn't be buying over here at the store. You know. Anyway, I probably shouldn't talk about that on here. So, Brian says I don't see Rosie's chat. Really? I don't know why, bro. Don't know why you should. As far as I know, I don't know why. Maybe some kind of settings. Oh, now you do. Okay. Brian says, for some reason, the chat is slow on my end. Mine keeps freezing up. It's freezing up. Let me check. I'll go outside, try to get some better signal, I guess. Let me see where my battery's at, though. Okay. Yeah, I guess the chat died. It froze up, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, for that, just scroll down and scroll up. Yeah, I just checked and oh, it's working now. I decided to go closer to the window to try to get some better signal. I'll walk outside to get better signal because I'm on data because the Wi-Fi is not good here. In the morning time, it's not good for some reason. I don't know why, but it gets better at nighttime. I don't know why it doesn't want to work at night, the Wi-Fi, but during the daytime, I mean, it doesn't want to work during the day, but in the nighttime, it does work. It's weird. Says one person is in the chat. Yeah, it says 4 now because see y'all again soon. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for the support and do a countdown 5. Thank you for the support and do a countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace, Joseph. Thank you, man.